Today we're replacing this electric water heater. To make the exchange easy, the replacement tank we picked up is the same in height, diameter, and identical pipe and electric hookups. To remove the old heater, we do the following. Unplug it, turn off the cold water valve at the top of the heater, and since we have a spill pan connected to the PVC pipe going outside, we just open the tank drain and let the water flow out. Opening the pressure valve on top of the tank and some faucets will make it come out even faster. While it's draining, we start disconnecting the two pipes we plan to reuse by melting the solder in the fittings. The goal is to keep them the same length to be able to reuse them on the new tank. Keeping in mind that these pipes have threaded fittings on the bottom that screw into the tank fittings. Reusing them will save us some time, and we will only need 2 new fittings.
Nice.
Once they're separated, we disconnect the wire harness from the old tank to reuse it on the new one. By the way, keep in mind you should not plug the power to the new tank until it's full of water, or the elements will get damaged. This is the electrical connection box on the new tank, which is very similar to the old one. First, we unscrew the pipes we cut from the old tank and clean the solder off the pipe ends coming out of the wall. We need to clean them really well with copper piping sandpaper strips to make sure the old solder is completely off and the new fittings fit smoothly. We measured the new tank, mostly the height of the threaded fittings coming out of the new tank, which look about an inch higher than the old one. We take out the old tank and place the new one under the pipes, placing it in the center of the drip pan and making sure the pipes are lined up. Plus the tank drain's position is easy to access. Before screwing in the pipes on the new tank, we wrap Teflon tape on the fittings. We screw in the pipes onto the new tank and then tighten them with an adjustable wrench. After screwing on the 2 pipes, we mark them at the height where to cut off the excess, and then they will be joined together with new fittings. Before we insert the fittings, we brush on flux around the pipes and do the same inside the fittings. This will help the melting solder flow into the joints better. Now we can insert both fittings between each pipe joint, making sure they fit nice and snug into each other. Next, we hold the flame on the fitting side to heat it, and feed the solder on the opposite side of the flame. The solder will be attracted towards the heat source when heated enough. All you need is a smooth ring around the edge of the pipe and fitting. Note not to be tempted to melt the solder wire with the flame. The heated pipe and fitting will make it melt as the solder wire touches it. After a few minutes it's cooled off, we open the water supply valve to fill the tank. Also, opening the temperature valve will let the air out and will let you know once the tank is full, as the water will start coming out of it. Now that we know the tank is full and can safely plug in the power without damaging the heating elements, we connect the wire extension to the tank, which is very straightforward. The positive and negative are connected with twist-on wire connectors. These wing nut wire connectors are protected by a flame retardant shell and includes a countered wing design for secure grip. As you see, no pre-twisting wires is required. For extra waterproofing, we wrap electrical tape on both connections. The last thing is connecting the ground wire to the green screw. And then we can tuck in all the wire connections in the compartment before the cover is installed. One part of the cover has a clamp that compresses the wire harness coming out of it. This prevents the connections from accidentally being pulled apart. Once it's tightened, the other half of the cover can be screwed in. Now we can finally plug it in, and we'll have hot water within 20 minutes. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you along the way. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. See the description for links of tools and materials used in this video. And you all have a great day.